If you're over 50 and you're still relying on zinc tablets to feel like yourself again, your energy, your drive, your morning strength, there's something important you need to know first. Most men are absorbing far less of that zinc than they think, and new nutritional research suggests there's a smarter approach, one that involves three specific foods eaten at the right time each evening. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a simple, evidence-backed evening ritual you can start tonight. Here's what most men don't realize about zinc supplements. Zinc bioavailability, meaning how much your body actually absorbs and uses, varies dramatically depending on the form and what you eat it with. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition has shown that zinc from whole food sources is generally more bioavailable than zinc from isolated supplements, particularly in men with lower stomach acid, which becomes increasingly common after 50. But absorption is only part of the story. The real issue that researchers keep coming back to is something called endothelial function, the health of the inner lining of your blood vessels. Your endothelium controls the release of nitric oxide, the compound your arteries need to relax, expand, and deliver strong blood flow throughout your body. As men age, endothelial function naturally declines, inflammation rises, nitric oxide production drops. Zinc alone doesn't address this. What does address it? Specific nutrients found in a handful of natural foods, and the timing of when you eat them. Let's start with cashew nuts, and why they're more useful than most men realize. Zinc in a smarter package. Cashews are a natural source of highly bioavailable zinc. Unlike isolated zinc in supplement form, the zinc in cashews is naturally paired with healthy fats, proteins, and cofactors that may improve absorption. Research on food source zinc consistently shows higher uptake compared to supplemental forms, particularly in aging digestive systems. Arginine and nitric oxide cashews are also a meaningful source of L-arginine, an amino acid your body uses as a precursor to nitric oxide. A review in the Journal of Cardiovascular Pharmacology found that dietary arginine may support vascular function and blood vessel dilation, though effects vary by individual. Magnesium and free testosterone. Each serving of cashews provides roughly 80–85 mg of magnesium. This matters because magnesium deficiency, common in men over 50, is associated with elevated levels of sex hormone-binding globulin, SHBG, a protein that binds to testosterone and makes it less available for use. Correcting magnesium levels through diet may help support free testosterone balance. How to prepare them: soak raw cashews in water for 1–2 hours before eating. This helps reduce phytic acid, a compound that can mildly inhibit mineral absorption. Choose raw or lightly roasted, unsalted varieties. Aim for around 15 cashews as your evening serving. Walnuts are one of the most researched nuts when it comes to cardiovascular and circulatory health. Omega-3 fatty acids. Walnuts are the richest plant-based source of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that regular walnut consumption was associated with improved arterial flexibility and reduced markers of cardiovascular risk in older adults. Urolithins and vascular repair. Walnuts contain L-agitannins, compounds that gut bacteria convert into urolithins, which research suggests may support cellular repair in blood vessel walls. A 2019 study in the European Heart Journal found associations between walnut consumption and improved endothelial function markers. Antioxidant protection. Walnuts contain a concentrated mix of polyphenols and antioxidants. Oxidative stress is a key driver of arterial stiffening as we age, and dietary antioxidants from whole foods may help slow this process. Reproductive health markers. A study from UCLA published in Biology of Reproduction found that men who added walnuts to a Western diet showed improved sperm vitality and motility markers compared to a control group, likely linked to the omega-3 and antioxidant content. How to prepare them. Store walnuts in the refrigerator. Their oils oxidize quickly at room temperature. Soak overnight in filtered water to reduce bitterness and improve digestibility. Keep the thin, papery skin. It contains the highest concentration of antioxidants. Aim for 7 to 10 walnut halves per evening. If you're a man over 50, this is the one to pay closest attention to. Prostate support. Pumpkin seeds contain phytosterols, particularly beta-sitosterol, which have been studied for their potential to support prostate health. A systematic review published in Current Urology found that beta-sitosterol supplementation was associated with modest improvements in urinary flow and nighttime urination frequency in men with benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. Pumpkin seeds are one of the most concentrated whole food sources of these compounds. Magnesium for bladder relaxation. One serving of pumpkin seeds, about 28 g, provides approximately 150 mg of magnesium, around 37% of the recommended daily intake. Research has linked adequate magnesium intake to improved bladder muscle relaxation and reduced overactive bladder symptoms, according to a study in the British Journal of Urology International. Zinc, nature's most concentrated source, pumpkin seeds contain more zinc per gram than almost any other whole food. Their natural oil content helps shuttle zinc into the bloodstream more efficiently than dry supplement forms. Zinc is essential not only for testosterone synthesis, but also for prostate cell health and immune function. Tryptophan and sleep-quality pumpkin seeds are a natural source of tryptophan, a precursor to serotonin and melatonin. Research suggests that dietary tryptophan may support sleep onset and quality, and deep restorative sleep is when testosterone production peaks and tissue repair occurs. Timing, the overnight advantage. Eating pumpkin seeds in the evening within 30-60 minutes of bed may allow their nutrients, zinc, magnesium, phytosterols, and tryptophan, to be available during the body's natural overnight repair window. This isn't a magic trick. It's simply aligning nutrient timing with when your body uses those nutrients most. How to prepare them. Choose raw or lightly roasted pumpkin seeds, ideally the dark green, hull-less, Styrian variety, which are higher in phytosterols. Add a small drizzle of olive oil to support fat-soluble nutrient absorption. Pair with a vitamin C source, orange slice, kiwi, which may enhance zinc uptake. Aim for 2 tablespoons per evening. Now let's bring all three together into a simple, consistent practice. Here's what I recommend based on the research. At least 2 hours after dinner and 30-60 minutes before bed. 15 soaked raw cashews, 7-10 walnut halves, 2 tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds. Eat them together as a small evening snack. Or blend soaked cashews and walnuts with a cup of water and 2 dates for a smooth, easy-to-digest drink before bed. Why evening timing? Your body's overnight window is when testosterone production peaks, when the prostate and bladder enter their repair cycle, and when endothelial cells do the bulk of their rebuilding. Eating nutrient-dense foods that support these processes in the evening, rather than randomly during the day, simply aligns your nutrition with your biology. This is not a quick fix, but if you're consistent, here's a realistic timeline based on what the research and nutritional science suggest. Weeks 1-2, many men notice improved sleep quality and fewer nighttime bathroom trips as magnesium levels stabilize. Weeks 3-4, circulation and energy may feel more consistent. Morning vitality may begin to improve as zinc and arginine levels build up. Weeks 6-8, the most meaningful improvements tend to emerge here. Firmer, more reliable morning erections, improved stamina, and more stable energy through the day. 3 months and beyond. These are cumulative, lifestyle level changes. The longer you stay consistent, the more meaningful the results. Before you start, a few things you need to know. Blood thinners. If you take warfarin, aspirin, or other anticoagulants, speak to your doctor before significantly increasing your walnut intake. Omega-3 fatty acids have mild anticoagulant effects. Tree nut allergies. If you have a known nut allergy, this protocol is not appropriate for you. Freshness matters. If your nuts smell rancid or bitter, discard them. Oxidized fats can increase, not reduce, inflammation. This is food, not medicine. This protocol supports general nutritional health. It does not treat, diagnose, or replace medical care. If you're experiencing sudden erectile dysfunction, painful urination, blood in urine, chest pain, or severe fatigue, see a doctor immediately. Gentlemen, your body responds when you give it what it needs. 3 nuts, 1 evening ritual, rooted in real nutritional science. Start tonight, not tomorrow. Be consistent for 30 days. Track what you notice. Drop ready in the comments if you're starting tonight and share this with someone who could use it.